I know. Y'all are wondering how pregnancy has affected my hair. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. On this channel, we talk all things wavy curly hair. I love talking about tips and tricks that I have gleaned from the Curly Girl method that have really improved the health of my hair. My sole purpose being here on the internet is to be as helpful as humanly possible. So that's what we're doing today. In an effort to be helpful, I am sharing all the ways that I have noticed this pregnancy has affected my hair. I did ask you guys over on Instagram what you were most interested in seeing, and I was surprised. I wasn't expecting as many of you to be wondering what happened with my hair in the pregnancy. So thank you. Y'all are really sweet. I appreciate that. I feel loved by that. A couple of things I do want to hit on. First off, I am not a doctor. I'm not a trichologist. I'm not a hair scientist as much as I wish I were. I am just a person who has deeply fallen in love playing around with hair. And each and every single woman is different. And pregnancy will affect your hair in different ways. So these are my personal experiences. I'm not saying that because this has happened to me, this will 100% happen to you. There you go. The last thing I do want to mention is that hormone changes do affect curl pattern. Therefore, you can have a super cute little human who grows up, and during that special time in their life, all of a sudden their hair goes really weird and wonky. Why? Hormonal changes. And pregnancy has its fair share of those as well. All right, have we had enough preface yet? I think so. First off, this pregnancy for me, what I have noticed is my curl pattern is looser. I washed and styled my hair today with a really awesome lineup. Let me turn around. Let me show you. Un momento. Can you see? I am going to put my headband back on. P.S. This is called a Zazie band. I don't talk about them very often, but they're really awesome. They kind of behave like sunglasses. If you ever wear sunglasses on your head as a headband because you like how they shape your hair, you should totally check out a Zazie band. I like these a lot. I actually use these while I'm finishing up air drying my hair to help hold everything back. Enough. Okay, my hair today. This is actually a lovely, wonderful, very decent wash day for myself, especially as of recently. Now, I'm going to show you a quick little video of what my hair has looked like in the past 3 years. This is actually a video of what my hair looked like right at my 1 year curliversary mark. I washed and styled my hair that day, and you can see it absolutely looks different there than it does here. I like my hair. I love my hair. I am deeply appreciative of how I am fearfully and wonderfully made, but it's different. And I did all the same things. Maybe not the same products, but the exact same application techniques, diffusing techniques, all those things. I shouldn't be having such a big difference in my hair result. Like, it shouldn't be changing that much. Here are a couple other pictures from around that same time. My curl pattern looked different than it does now. It just does. I attribute that to hormonal changes. And you may be thinking, but wait, Courtney, your hair is much longer now than it was in those pictures. I do have a couple pictures of what my hair looked like at a very long length last year. with just single stylers. Yeah, you can see that the curl pattern looks different even from last year versus now. So there you go. Alrighty then. My curl pattern is absolutely looser during this pregnancy than it has been in the recent past, because I've only been styling my hair wavy curly since May of 2018. So it's not like all my life. Anyway, I have also noticed that with this pregnancy, my hair has been protein hungry. Like, it gets over moisturized very easily. I'm definitely more oily than I have been. And I'm like, my baseline oiliness level, I'm pretty oily.
And the reason I'm here is I really wanted to show y'all, I haven't washed my hair in 2 days. That's it, just 2 days. I washed my hair 2 days ago. There are people who wash their hair once a week. Sometimes they can go longer. There's a reason I cannot. Wow, just like, wow.
But with pregnancy and the hormones, it's been a whole nother level. Usually I can go 2 to 3 days easy without washing my hair. Day 3, it's like, okay, now you're kind of greasy. This is a little bit gross. With the pregnancy, haven't changed the products, haven't done anything wild or crazy. I have noticed that by end of day 1, morning of day 2, my hair is like, ew, greasy. Delicious. I've actually been making good use of my Hair Dance dry shampoo. I love this stuff. It's a fantastic curly hair friendly dry shampoo. I will have it linked in the description down below. I know it's expensive as far as dry shampoos go, but I have had mine for well over a year and haven't gone through it yet. And I use that thing extensively. So even though it's $10 for a tiny little bottle, it lasts forever. And it's a powder, so it doesn't go bad. You know, like some of our other hair products, they have an expiration date. They have a, you open them and then you have 6 months to use it up. Not so with the My Hair Dance dry shampoo, because it's a powder, it's dry. Enough of that. My hair has been needing way more protein. It's been way more oily. It's getting over moisturized very easily. But this is the weird thing. My old way of doing protein treatments isn't working. So in the past, what worked best for me was to clarify my hair and then deep condition with my Curl Junkie Repair Me. That was like my secret weapon, my easy peasy, get out of over moisturized hair free card. Now, my hair doesn't tolerate the clarifying. And when I'm talking about clarifying, I'm talking about using a product with a gentle sulfate. What is a gentle sulfate, you may ask? That would be the sodium lauryl sulfate, not sodium lauryl sulfate. My personal favorite pre-pregnancy clarifying product was the Neutrogena Anti-Residue Shampoo. It was very gentle on my hair, worked lovely. But now I'm noticing that when I do the clarify and the protein treatments, my hair feels dry afterwards. Oops. I went from being over moisturized and soggy and droopy to dry. What? How did that happen? I have since experimented a little bit, and I have noticed that when I use a more gentle sort of low poo on my hair and then do the Curl Junkie Repair Me, I do not have the dryness. It is not an excess of protein buildup on the hair that is causing my dryness. It was the fact that my hair isn't super crazy about sulfates right now. And I'm just able, I don't know, I've never paid this close attention to my hair before. I have an older kiddo. First pregnancy that I went through, I didn't pay attention one lick to my hair because I was wearing my hair straight at the time. Now I'm like, that's what I do for fun. I play with my hair and I pay attention to my hair. So another thing I have noticed this pregnancy is my hair is growing like crazy. A standard growth rate for the average human is 1/2 inch per month, every month. But with this pregnancy, my hair has been growing nearly a full inch every month, which has been a whole lot of fun. I just got my hair cut, but it has been so long and I kind of love that. I have secret dreams of being a mermaid with long, long, long wavy hair. So my goal personally is to have my hair really nice and long. And with this pregnancy, I've been enjoying the ease of which my hair has just been growing like crazy coming out of my head. You may be thinking, Courtney, I bet this is due to the prenatal vitamins that you are taking. It is possible that that's the case, but pre-pregnancy, I was taking other supplements for like hair, skin, and nails, which are supposed to benefit the growth of your hair. There's just something special about pregnancy and the hormones that allow the hair to grow long and luscious in my experience. The last thing that I have noticed this pregnancy that has been really, really fun is less hair fall. The average human sheds about 100 to 150 hairs a day, and this is normal. What happens when you start washing and styling your hair wavy curly? You don't brush your hair every day. You wash your hair less often. Maybe you're not washing your hair every single day or every other day. Perhaps you are able to stretch your wash days to go 4 to 5 days. Well, when you go to wash your hair and you get your hair wet, you put that conditioner in and things are really nice and slippery, you notice a gargantuan hairball falling out into your hands because all those shed hairs didn't get brushed out, didn't get washed out. They kind of get caught in the waves and curls, and you've got this gigantic hairball that you see on wash day. And then you wonder why the Curly Girl method is making your hair fall out. Noticing an increase in hair fall when doing the Curly Girl method or a version of styling your waves and curls is totally normal. But with pregnancy, there is a decrease in hair fall. This is normal. I have absolutely noticed that. I shed like 3 hairs now on wash day. It's amazing. It's lovely. I feel like I'm not shedding any hair at all. My hair does feel so much more full, so much thicker. It's been wonderful, but I know what's coming. Postpartum hair loss is in my future. This is where your body naturally goes back into its regular hair growth cycle. If you want a whole video on the hair growth cycle, feel free to check out the one that I already did. I didn't talk about pregnancy at all in that video, but I did talk about the hair growth cycle. Your body goes back into a normal hair growth cycle. Your anagen phase is no longer super, super long, and you start shedding hairs normally again. In fact, a whole bunch of hairs shed all at once. Postpartum, about 3 months postpartum, is going to be great. I actually already have a plan in place for when that happens. With my first pregnancy, I didn't know about postpartum hair loss, and it kind of caught me by surprise. I am a person who takes baths. I like baths. It's what I do. And postpartum, I was soaking in the tub, enjoying the bliss of a nice soaking bath. And I noticed that I was basically swimming in a pool of my own hair. Every time, because of the amount of hair that I was shedding. It was ridiculous. My hair was also very, very long at that time. The one thing that I looked up and read about online postpartum last time that I could have done that made so much sense in helping the situation was to get a shorter haircut. When you shed a hair, that's this long, and then you shed like 200 of those hairs all at once every single day or something like that, that's a giant hairball. But if you shed 200 hairs that are only this long, the bulk, the mass of the hairball that's in your hands is smaller. So my game plan for postpartum hair loss right now, this is my game plan, that could change, is to enjoy pregnancy, grow my hair out as long as possible. And in the last month of this pregnancy, I'm going to chop my hair shorter. Yes, I know I want to be a luscious mermaid, but I also don't want to necessarily be dealing with crazy long hair and a newborn and copious amounts of hair shed. What do y'all think? Does this sound like a game plan? You know, just kind of losing a lot of bulk, a lot of weight. Not crazy short, you know, just shorter than it is now. All right, guys, that is everything for this video. These are the 5 things that I have noticed with my hair this pregnancy. There is a possibility as I move into later trimesters that there will be updates in how my hair behaves because your hormones do continue to change throughout pregnancy. So you never know. My hair could go back to being like super curly later, but right now it's looser, it's much beachier, and I'm just enjoying this new texture of hair that I get to play with. I hope y'all are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.